Hey, everybody, Rochelle Plumstead here, Remax East Coast Elite. Thanks for joining me for this week's Movin Up Minute. Hope everybody had an amazing Canada Day long weekend and you've recovered and you're ready to get back at her. Had a great question last week from a seller. We had an offer on the property. The buyer wanted to have an inspection done. The seller agreed, no problem, but he had a question. Do I get a copy of the inspection? No, you don't. As a seller, you haven't paid for this inspection, so it is the virtual, property of the buyer, and the buyer doesn't have to give you any of the information from the inspection unless you've negotiated that. So as a seller, do you have the right to say to the buyer, sure, go ahead and do your inspection, but if you withdraw your offer, I want to have a full copy of the inspection so I can see what's wrong. You can certainly try and negotiate that, but right off the bat, no, you don't get a copy. The buyer is paying to have the inspection done to find out what might be a deficiency in the property. They can proceed with the purchase of the property, or they could withdraw their offer, and they don't need to give the seller a reason why. It could be something large like plumbing, electrical, or say a foundation. Or it could be something fairly minor, like maybe a couple of windows that don't close. The seller doesn't always know why the offer has been withdrawn. So unfortunately, this is kind of a bit of a sticky situation. So have a discussion with your realtor prior to listing to get the ins and outs and get your questions answered. As a seller, you don't have to agree to have an inspection done, but then that just raises red flags. Wishing you guys all a fantastic weekend. If you're moving up, moving over, moving out, you've got questions, I've got answers. We'll see you all next week. Bye for now.